And then Sunday, the 8th of October, let's do the astro weather. Little bit of energy overnight again, where we are going to be dreaming of new creative ideas. So make sure we're writing them down. Really beautiful energy there with the moon and Saturn in Pisces. Then again with the moon and Neptune in Pisces. So very deep kind of dreams going on very early Sunday morning. Very intuitive dreams, very empathetic dreams, and very creative. Okay, so you might be having some very wild dreams. Okay, some of them may be little nuggets of truth and sparks of inspiration in how to achieve your abundance, though, because with Jupiter in Taurus being one of the aspects there with the moon, Taurus is slow and steady action. So you might have been stuck during the week with how to take action. And then in this very creative dream space, you might be offered some very imagination based ideas on how to move forward. So again, making sure you're writing them down when you're waking up, okay? At 4:25 a.m., there comes this energy that might wake you up, okay? This is the moon in Cancer squaring Mars in Libra, and this is like quite exciting energy. And it will be about these new ideas that have come up, these new thoughts that have come up in your dreams, but it will also start bringing up this external judgment and other people that might disagree with you. And it will start making you self-question about how you take your action and whether or not it's available to you in reality. Okay, so just imagining that idea of telling your dream of wanting to be an astronaut to someone who then turns around and lists all of the things that you need to do in order to get there. It's that kind of energy, and it will make you very moody because it's that idea of the feminine energy again being quite intensified. So being very in touch with your intuition and very in touch with your emotional nature. And when we're in that space, we really don't want a lot of logic around. Okay, but Mars in Libra does like to bring a little bit of logic to it. Mars being the masculine energy and Libra wanting to find balance. So once we sort of look at our dreams through that energy, it does give us that little bit of, yeah, but then you'll have to do this. Okay, so just being careful when you're up on Sunday morning that then you're not going out and wasting money to fuel any kind of emotional desires in order to prove to yourself that you are right. Okay, that is also that energy. And because the moon is void, okay, so the moon then is void, 6:11 a.m. Sunday morning until 10:24 a.m. So definitely don't be wasting money in that period of time. Don't go out Sunday when you wake up a little bit moody and buy yourself that thing that is a bit out of your budget, okay? It's wasting money energy. So when the moon goes void at 6:11, it is doing so with an opposition to Pluto, who is in Capricorn, who is in retrograde. So this is masculine energy fighting feminine energy, and this is the logical fighting the emotional state. So this is the carryover from the dream state that you woke up in, where you felt like someone was trying to stomp down on your dreams, okay? So this will be uncovering something in the dark, something that you aren't really able to see in reality. And it's the energy of financial battles. So if you woke up moody and went out to buy something, and you are someone who is in a relationship that involves shared finances, you could find yourself getting into a battle over that. So I would be avoiding that. And don't trust your intuition completely on these matters at this time, okay? Because when it comes to this idea of trusting your intuition under all of this Neptune and Pisces energy and all of this trying to see through the haze of what is real and what is not real, specifically under a void moon, it's something that you really need to have the tangible proof in reality before you can then trust your intuition, okay? Specifically under a void moon, everything is hazy. We should still be asleep. If you can sleep in until 10:30 on Sunday morning, do it, okay? So if you are awake at 8:30 a.m. on Sunday morning, we start seeing this idea of the emotional block, okay? The emotional block that's showing up in our idea of how we present in a relationship. So who we are in a relationship, how we're seen in a relationship. And we start seeing this, what it is, what this emotional block is. And we kind of look at this idea of what we emotionally desire, what we emotionally need, and we look at it in the aspect of working together with the other person to find what's blocking it. We want them to help us find what's blocking it. Again, don't make any big decisions in here. This is like discussion energy. If we're lying in bed Sunday morning and we're sort of talking about how we're showing up in relationships and we're feeling blocked, this is just talk about it energy, okay? We don't want to make any big decisions here. Then 10:24 a.m. If you have been able to sleep in, excellent. You will wake up with the moon in Leo. Okay, this is confident energy. This is going to shine light on everything that void mood hid from us. This is going to make us more dominant towards our own needs and how we want to express ourselves. We will be creative in how we express ourselves as well, and we will be confident in that creativity. This is like our egoic self-expression is being lit up with the moon in Leo, specifically because the sun is also in Libra. It's a really fun, flirty energy, very, very based in pleasure, fun. Go shine in the sun, go wear that extravagant outfit, even if you're just going out to a cafe. It's very much show off energy, showing people who you are, showing people the things about you that are different, that you love. Just remembering under this energy, moon in Leo, don't be fake. Don't be fake. Everybody is very open to seeing fakeness under the moon in Leo, so it's not going to fly. Okay, so just after the moon moves to Leo at 11:24 a.m., he makes a little sextile with Lilith in Virgo. So this is where we will start seeing how our ego can be used for self-love and self-confidence in our abilities. So that idea of criticism of self and ego, they go hand in hand, and this aspect is going to start showing us how they go hand in hand, you know, and how the repression of our ego and ignoring our ego isn't the answer here, because when we are shamed for ego or showing self-confidence, or the misunderstanding that self-confidence is showing up as ego, and we sort of start creating rules for ourselves around how we want to respond to those things, we will either be very self-critical of ourselves because of these rules, but it's very likely that we will project these rules onto other people, making us very critical of them, negatively influencing the way we build relationships. At 12:40 p.m., we see Leo moon making a quincunx aspect to Saturn in Pisces. We need compromise here, okay? The Leo pride, he wants to be the center of attention, but disappointment will come along to burst that bubble. Okay, so this is the energy of being told no to a plan that you've been excited about. Okay, and or finding out or doing the plan, getting to do the plan, but it not working out how you want. Okay, that Leo energy likes to see things very loud, very proud, and that fall from the height of that pride and ego of Leo, it causes very disappointing energy. Okay, so we will work through that disappointment with this aspect that's coming up next at 3:43 p.m. with the sun and the moon. So working through that disappointment and allowing yourself to see it from all perspectives. So it kind of offers you this opportunity to put that disappointment aside, understand that, you know, mistakes happen, things happen. Not everything works out how you think it should, and that we, you know, need to kind of trust that the universe, if she says no, she says no. And that we can't always have everything that we want. So working through that energy. Then we get to 7:18 p.m. So once we get there, having worked through this disappointment energy, we get the moon in Leo making a positive aspect with Uranus in Taurus. This is shining bright again. This is expressing yourself in a unique way. So this is potentially not letting that earlier disappointment stop you from taking advantage of this Leo moon, this fun energy. So this is perhaps you learning to adapt. Okay, so Leo energy doesn't want to be disappointed, but if we can learn to adapt and learn to not fall into emotional extremes in the negative when we don't get our own way, this is what we're looking for here under this aspect. So maybe have two plans, have backup plans again. Okay, this is a weekend of having backup plans and being very flexible. At 10:47 p.m., the last aspect for the week, the moon in Leo sextiling Mercury in Libra, 10:47 p.m. This is confidence in communication, okay? This is communication being very supported because we are able to see our needs and also the needs of others. So very good for new dates because interesting conversations where it's very balanced conversations, and also very great for romantic connections as well, okay? Really good time to chat with others, you know, jump on the Zoom, do a whole family chat, whatever you want to do. It's everyone can feel each other's energy in this space, okay? And it's very balanced. And meeting new people is very good because, again, very balanced, and we are also feeling very confident in who we are as people. Okay, so don't let the annoying disappointment energy on Sunday afternoon throw you off from having a good Sunday night. Okay, good luck.